little bit below, like a little bit below Rum.
He might really do Rum Nitty bad.
You're not gonna do that to Big
He
Cam.
could really do Rum Nitty bad.
You know what? I'm not even. Next up, we got JC versus we got T Top. I know that's gonna put one of us in a very happy mood because we get to talk about JC. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on that one. Spanish. I think that's a good person to start with. Who do you
got? I got JC 2-1.
2-1, not a 4-0 with the coin.
Nah, because this battle rapper is better than the last.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
It's as simple as that. He's better, so I'm gonna give him 2-1.
Think it's gonna be a close battle? You got it clear?
I think it's gonna be 2-1 clear. I think it's gonna be JC maybe a little bit more debatable, but it's gonna be basically you could argue JC another 3-0. So.
Still on that path to Lux, huh?
He's gonna get Lux. I think he's gonna lose though. We talk about that in another blog.
Yeah, no, I think after we do the recap, I want to do a quick little synopsis on that part too. Who want to go next?
JC versus the Bear. The mother's beer snacks. Oh, come on, man. Damn. This one's kind of hard. You know why? Because I'm starting to become a fan of T-Top, but I've always been a fan of JC. And I heard JC might have just lost to Ilmac, and T-Top seems like he really wants to make a statement with this JC battle. T-Top's low-key becoming one of the best like battle promoters in battle rap. Also, that's also fun. And I think I might got Top, and I don't want to say it because it might halt a lot of the JC Lux hype, which I think is just cool from like a debate standpoint. But if he gets smoked by Top, we really gonna have to. I might have to stop that conversation, low key. I think I got Top. The Top angles. I think Top angles is gonna get dark for JC. And the thing, JC's gonna be one of them dudes where, like, if Top say something funny, if he say something that lands, JC gonna give him props, and it's gonna make him look dumb.
Gonna laugh, he gonna give him a thumbs up and shake his hand.
He's gonna give him a thumbs up. He's gonna give him a pat on the back, like, nah, nigga, you look dumb right now. Don't do that.
Y'all niggas deny Christ. You will be saved. You will be saved, my brothers.
I got Top 2-1.
Sinn, who you got?
T-Top 3-0.
Well, we actually answered this question.
We know that.
T-Top 3-0, clearly, no debating, no, there's nothing. Why would you even ask me that? Like, you knew what I was going to say. Like, JC is not, he's going to lose. Oh, you was dancing, huh? Oh, you was moving, huh? T-Top's going to kill that boy, raspy voice and all. The Bear versus Chris Stokes level. Like, let's really, he's going to lose. JC's going to lose.
Yo, Sinn, how about that last battle? JC clearly lost, right?
Yes.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
So that means Rum Nitty got no clear L's. Thank you. All right, go, Just B.
No, he does. Rum Nitty has clear L's.
Man, I got JC 2-1, and it's got to be a 2-1 because
believe in Christ.
T-Top's angles. If he did what he did to Al to JC, it's gonna get dark, most definitely.
And I think she was dancing with his strokes.
I can't see.
Jason's gonna really. He's gonna have to stream. Oh, my bad. But you can go.
No, go ahead.
I really feel like JC has the mindset that if I lose this battle, all my talk would be for nothing. So I don't think JC finna come to play with T-Top at all. At all. JC 2-1. And it's gonna be clear.
Okay. Anybody in particular yet? Anybody?
You said you was gonna dance for Chris Stokes. You gonna dance for Chris Stokes. I got it. I was playing.
This man, man.
I got into a hillbilly band.
Nah, but T-Top, like we said before, he got angles, bro. Like angles, for days. For anybody, whether or not the Chris Stokes angle's been used plenty of times, T-Top knows how to bring it out and makes it look perfect. So even though JC has coming off a battle with Ilmac and he supposedly lost to the media, I got JC 2-1.
Facts.
I'm gonna see JC.
Believe in him.
JC
He'll
might
set your
make
soul
it
free.
What you say, B?
Believe.
Whoa, B, what did you say?
He said, "Let your soul
free, man."
Believe in Christ.
I believe in Christ, but you know, JC about 4'5". Let's not do that. I said JC 2-1. Don't push it, B.
Yeah,
right?
JC is like 2-1 in height.
Actually, if you check the history books, humans were smaller back in the day.
I
didn't know this was back in the day.
He's gonna get into it.
Actually, there was some gargantuans. Like I said, gargantuans.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Who man's is this, man?
That's your man's. I don't know.
Y'all not gonna do that. Don't do that.
It's not approved. It's not Mark approved. It's
Charles, bro. Jesus Christ was a short man.
I got this gonna be this. I think this might be. No, I'm going on a limb with this. I think this is gonna be battle of the night. Honestly, I think this might take. This is gonna take the night. One thing I will say is once the Ilmac battle comes out versus JC, whether he wins or loses, but I'm gonna say if he lost, it's gonna show that no one gives a fuck about any other battle other than URL. Cause that Big K battle got through under the rug so quick. And
I'm like, oh, that shit pisses me off.
Like niggas just forgot it. And I ain't even mad at it, cause again, I like any narrative that makes somebody like Lux or Mook have to battle more frequently. So I'm okay with any narrative that involves niggas like that helps the culture. So JC battling Lux, that's cool with me. I'm okay with that. But in saying that, on the URL platform, JC has to win. I've noticed that. He has to win on URL to keep that narrative going. And I think this is going to be his hardest one yet, because T-Top, we always talk about like bringing a lot. One thing that T-Top bring that a lot of people can't, like, not only does he like rap well and he does angles, the personality like that he exudes, he gives me like, I don't want to say like a clip feel, but like a kind of like
that's the same feel I get. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that just raw emotion, that personality that he's able to do on the stage. I think that's gonna be kind of tough for JC. But again, JC is one of those guys. It's really hard to beat the man. So and the fans love JC. Now I want to see how this West Coast is gonna take JC. I think they still gonna like him, but he not gonna. I want to see, is he gonna be able to have the fans in the palm of his hand like he does over East? Mm-hmm. And saying that, I got T-Top 2-1. Debatable though. I would not be surprised at all if JC won, but I just think the angles that T-Top, them angles, and T-Top is one of the best at making that angle, like making the picture, and you looking at the picture on stage at that time. And I think he gonna really try to break. I think he gonna break down that dance and shit. And it's gonna be funny. I don't think he gonna overdo it. And I really think he gonna probably bring up the Lux thing too. People have, and I think he might take an interesting take on the Lux angle as well. So, and considering JC not like a DNA either. So I really want to see how JC is gonna do with 1 week's time. I'm assuming he already got some bars, whatnot, for T-Top. But I would love to see how JC is gonna come off of what the fans. It's back and forth, but some people are saying Ilmac won. Coming off of an RBE possible loss, I want to see how he gonna do with a week's time to really completely finish going against a nigga like T-Top, who to some people washed Av, a pretty good Av, an Av that was better than the Suge Av.
That first round, Av was in his bag.
He was wigging.
So can we address something?
Can we? Which one to address, Spanish?
When you lose to a person like
who?
when you lose to a person like Lux, is that necessarily a bad thing?
Absolutely not.
Just being on stage with him.
Actually is
the best person you can lose to in battle rap.
Being on stage with him. Being on stage with him is win.
So when you lose to a person like Mook,
you can learn a lot from him.
You said what?
When you lose to a person like Mook, is that a bad thing?
No,
not really. Unless you get disrespected the way Iron did. Iron had to take.
You want to know what's sad about? I guess we call it Black Street side of battle rap. We don't respect the other side's legends who are there. Murder Mooks and Lux. That's what Ilmac is.
Yeah, Ilmac a god.
Of course, is the backpack sides Murder Mook, Lux. So when people tell me, "Oh, JC lost to Ilmac," that's like you losing to like a Patrick Ewing in court. Like, okay, you lost, but that's a legend. Like, that's crazy that you even kept up with him. You've been battling 6. Like, you should honestly lose to him.
Yeah.
That's a great angle.
I mean,
that's a great angle.
I was definitely gonna say that.
I personally ain't a crazy Ilmac fan, but I see where you're coming from with that.
I like Ilmac. I like how Ilmac raps a lot. I ain't gonna stunt. Out of a lot of, I like the backpack turn too. Out of like the backpack rappers, he's probably my favorite.
I think he's better than Diz, but
yeah, I think he's better than
Pete
too.
They are Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, they was
Mount Rushmore. Like you could put them. Now I'm talking about battle rap Mount Rushmore.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the shit that they do, like we should do a whole show about, but like really break down like the timeline for battle rap, because for a lot of URL fans, it starts Murder Mook, Smack DVD, URL, and that there's a big gap of battle rap that's not paid attention to, and that part means a lot because one time in battle rap that was running battle rap, that was bigger than URL. The backpacker side was the number one thing. Yeah. I was there for part of that era. It was fire, bro. So I feel like sometimes we undercredit that dumb guys when they are legends in their own right, bro.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. I definitely respect
that's that. More like a test. Yeah, that's more like a test for JT to go against Ilmac, because Ilmac is considered a legend, but from a different platform standpoint. You know how a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, Lux is URL, and he's like the king of kings when it comes to this shit. He's a legend of most, and so is Murder Mook." Ilmac, you know, I don't see him not having a big status as Lux and them, but he's still a main important part of the battle rap culture. You know,
yo, we really. Oh, my fault.
He's still though.
No, I was gonna say we agree with Spanish and whatnot.
We should really do a show like one of these days, just dressing, bro. Like, we can really have a conversation about battle rap legends.
We could do that. We could definitely do that. We could do that. Did we get everybody? Did we get everybody prediction on that one?
B, we need to talk. You talk B.
Yeah,
we had Jace. Yeah,
I got JC 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. I bet. All right. Next up.
I was about to say one more thing about that.
No, go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know. I was gonna say 2 quick things. First, the angle that I think, just the angle prediction. T-Top is gonna talk about JC's whole career, the whole break that he had to take to get back on Smack. I think he's gonna deliver that in a way that is gonna basically take a whole round. That's whatever way he breaks T-Top, the way T-Top gonna break that down. The fact that he's a new nigga who didn't do that, T-Top basically hit the floor running, going through legends low key. Like that angle's gonna hit when he compares their resumes from a beginning and on URL standpoint. And the other part is the fact that JC, this basically gonna be the second time JC took a battle off URL and on URL within a short time frame. And then when he gets on URL, for whatever reason, his shit damn near 30 is the person he facing. So if I'm T-Top, I'm scared just from that aspect, but I do still got T-Top though. Because he lost to Big K and Smoke Trez.
That's a fact. But who's better, Big K or Trez?
Big K definitely.
Big K might be better.
But that material you had for Trez.
No one. Trez is better.
That's a bet. Next up, we got Shotgun Suge versus Illiam William. Ill Will.
Yo, I swear to God, I just thought of that in my head the minute before you said it. I was thinking the same. That's crazy.
Illiam William.
AKA the man that got words for your mama and a lot.
That's a fact. I'll go first. I'm gonna be short and simple, humble voice, but I'm gonna actually be short and simple. I got Ill Will 2-1, possibly 3-0. I think Suge is what's the word I'm looking for? I think Suge is a lot of show and not a lot of I don't like a lot of shit Suge says. I think Suge has short rounds. I think Suge has to do a lot of shit outside of rapping to win. And I like to hear people rap. I don't care that you're 300 pounds and you know how to jump. But like any male should know how to jump. It's my opinion. So I actually want to see if you can put words together. And when it comes to putting words together, I think Ill Will is better than that. Also, there are two big men. They're both big guys. And Ill Will moves around the stage just as good, if not better, than Suge. So Suge ain't going to get that, he's a big guy and he can take 2 steps without dying and having a heart attack. He's not going to get that advantage for this one. So in saying that, Ill Will, 3-0. He just tried to bar daylight and he got a nice battle with him. So I think Ill Will's going to win. And he can freestyle. He going to whoop Suge ass. I think that might be the most clear battle of the night.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah.
Nah, you can go next, B.
Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and say the same thing, man. I feel like Suge going to come with the contract at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, no more than that. He's going to spit his round, end on a light haymaker. His pocket tap, scale of 1 to 10, he's going to give a minor pocket tap, like a 3 at most. It's really not. It's going to be crazy, but not too crazy. But Ill Will they were going to fuck him up, man. Ill Will, Ill Will has been paying attention to the clout he's been getting over the fact that he's really not been crazy since what? Rum Nitty?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I can say the Rum Nitty battle. So I feel like, and this is probably the biggest card that Smack has put together all year long. I hate to say it that way. I think Ill Will gonna show out, man. I got Ill Will 2-1, second and third.
So I'm gonna preface this next statement. I have.
You cut out Spanish.
I'm gonna preface this statement with I have Ill Will.
Well, you cut out at the same spot again.
Who do you got?
Yeah, who you got?
I got Ill Will 2-1.
Okay, my man.
Okay.
But I would say this. The way that Shotgun, like, the reason why he gets this leeway is mostly because of the old Bad Rap fan that follow shit. Like, it's like, if y'all watch basketball, Sue Surf analogy coming up, Eric Gordon. Like, Eric Gordon wasn't that nigga back.
I'm sick of this man's analogous.
But that's what Suge was. That's what he wasn't that guy. He wasn't that guy, be honest with y'all. He was bottom tier out of his whole class. And he slowly, you see him get better. So, like, I know sometimes he seem overhyped, but it's because it's like, we seen him grow. Like, before, like, back in 2012, 2011, he wasn't this guy.
That's
a fact. Ass. So it's cool to see. I still got Ill Will 2-1, though. I don't think a lot of Suge stuff is going to work in the West, man. But shout out to Suge, man.
I will give Suge credit, like, for the point that you said, Spanish. Suge was at a time where the top tiers was all, like, taking money and they was in their bag moment, and they wasn't really giving good performances, and a lot of them was declining. That was the time that Suge was ascending, and he was taking it more serious, and he was bringing more to the table. But, again, like you said, when on a scale of 1 to 10, you was at a fucking 0, shit, you go to a 4, you look a lot fucking better than a 0.
We're not doing this. He's not a 4. Okay.
No. I'm saying, like, as an ascension, he's not a 4 right now. I'm saying, like, when you come from a 0, you go to a 4, people take notice. When you come from a 4 to a 6, people take notice. When you come from a 6 to a 7, you started at a 0. So compared to the people around you, although they may be coming down, you do get respect to somebody that, yes, while the other niggas around you was falling, you was getting better. So I do give you credit for that. But when you actually judge him on just what he's doing, I ain't got to give him that same credit. But no, I'm not saying he's a 4. No, Suge's not a 4. He legit top 10. I don't even do that for him. Beat the shit out of him.
When's the last? Wasn't even 0, man. When's the last time we saw a contract Suge only bringing 230, not rapping for a minute? His battle with Av is 50 minutes.
Shotty P.
Shotty P just happened.
Shotty P. Yeah, that is. So now we're counting other leaks.
Yeah,
because now we wasn't holding weight in other leagues just a minute ago.
DNA.
That is a fact. But DNA also shows up on URL and a lot.
But no.
But that was a shady situation.
That wasn't UW. That was
a shady situation.
So man, I'm just saying.
Y'all need count out.
Yeah, I can't count the UW shit because he was supposed to battle some other nigga.
2 weeks prep for DNA.
So we're just not gonna act like Suge.
We're not gonna act like what?
Suge don't break.
No. I'm not saying he doesn't do it because I know he does it. I brought this up the other day that's what Suge does, and then he stopped doing that, and that's when he really got popping. When he started actually rapping more. He doesn't do it crazy though. He doesn't do it like that though.
Back in the day, he wasn't doing it as much, but he was low key ass. So you want to hear him up. Now he does it. He's fired. Suge makes no sense. Be real with you.
Oh no, I don't like it. Will not powerful enough to me. He's not. He coming off a good battle with Daylight. Last URL battle he lost, choking. Clear.
Hey, the battle not out, man.
That's a fact, but should have got the pay-per-view.
That's a fact.
This is cool.
I got Ill Will 2-1, but I just I got Ill Will 2-1. Not clear though, not clear at all. I don't think it's gonna be clear at all. I think Suge is gonna like really make him work for it.
Oh man.
This nigga said everything but Ill Will is trash. Just to say Ill Will go.
He's not powerful to me enough, but Suge is just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got Ill Will 2-1. This might be one of the worst battles on the card.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely is.
This could be entertaining. Entertaining about. Go ahead, Mark. Talk.
Let me Royce the 5'9" and 8 Mile by tennis for you guys. Let me get the twit pain and twit frame. Yeah, okay, so Suge is coming off getting disrespected by UW. Frustrating situation to really be lining up just to knock head off because he seemed like he was amped for that battle, and then got done bad by KOTD basically. And then, all right, so he just came out with the new hats. He got new merch. Wear your life like hats. Shout out to Suge.
Okay.
So he gonna be in Cali repping his merch, and if he lose wearing his own hat, he's gonna look dumb. So I don't see that happening. Yo, the thing with Suge is right. I think Ill Will has all the tools, but every time we say, "Oh, this Ill Will got all the tools," every time we make a case for Ill Will, every time we make a case for Ill Will, he lose. Except for the Charlie Clip situation, and even that situation, everyone was like, "Oh, Ill Will smoke Clips," and then it came out on cam, and you had people almost giving Clips the battle. It was debatable. This nigga's that finger fucking. Like, come on.
It will.
He always do something to not allow himself to
win.
Progress. He's like chess. He was the chess before chess.
Jesus.
He was the chess before chess.
That is true.
I agree with you.
I think Suge has plenty of time to write. He's had plenty of time to write for Ill Will. This is gonna be. I don't know when was the last time Suge was on the West Coast and had a chance to get in front of a new crowd and show out. He's gonna be moving all up in Ill Will's face. It's in the contract. Suge's gonna disrespect your personal space. Ill Will gonna do the same thing because they both two grown big ass goofballs basically.
Big ass offensive line, man.
That's a fact. And I don't know. I think Suge is gonna command that stage in a small room a little bit better.
I think we gotta stop saying Ill Will has everything. He doesn't have everything.
What don't he got?
He don't got the ability to he's not a true freestyler.
But he can freestyle.
Nah,
he can rebuttal.
No, he can freestyle.
He can rebuttal.
No, he's freestyled in around.
So how many freestylers choke though?
We not
you a freestyler, but you choke.
Get
out the hole. You can't.
Will Lance Stevenson?
He's not a god. He's not a god. He's not a god tier freestyler.
You don't got to be a god tier freestyle, but when you classify somebody as he can freestyle, I don't expect them to choke.
I think Ill Will is the type of.
Because if your written material is better than what you can come up with for a freestyle,
you're gonna think about
but you really
get back into your written.
So yeah, you're gonna try for a little bit, but the minute I can't remember it and I know, let me freestyle so it doesn't look like I'm choking, and hopefully I get it back just rapping.
But he did that. He did that against Ill Will for a little bit. I mean, not Ill Will. He did that against Tay Roc for a little bit. When he started choking, he freestyled I'm up here choking, looking dope. He got it was a cry like a room rocker, and then he just couldn't get back into his shit. He low-key did the same thing against Twerk. He just I'm not sure if he spit
he choked.
A bar.
No, he didn't say nothing. He just choked and called time.
When the last time Ill Will twerk? Well, other than the twerk battle, when the last time Ill Will choked?
Not a long time. It's been a while since
It's been a while. He messed up one round. We not doing. We not gonna act like Ill Will.
You're not being magic.
I'm not saying he chokes a lot. That's what I'm not saying that he has choked before. I'm just saying in the freestyle aspect, he's not a true freestyler to me. He's a good rebuttaler. You can rebuttal.
That's something Suge can't do though.
That's true, but nowadays everybody's learning how to rebuttal now. Nitty be rebuttaling. Yeah, everybody's rebuttaling now. Even Twerk did a slight rebuttal versus QP. Like niggas.
Chilla, shout out Boss Town. He's rebuttaling now.
Yeah, like people are actually learning how to rebuttal. So that's what I'm saying. The rebuttaling and freestyle are two different things to me. Ill Will, great rebuttaler. Freestyler, he might be on the.
All right, who got more in the toolbox? Him or Suge?
Suge, I got Suge 2-1.
Oh my God, y'all!
I got real quick, humble. I'm gonna throw this out there because the Queen ain't here. First Lady AJ, she said for the culture, throw in there that I said Ill Will gonna, and I quote in capital letters, fuck Suge up. So, I just wanted to let you know. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only prediction.
Wait, she has Ill Will? I got Suge 2-1 clear.
Just wanted to emphasize that. Go ahead, humble.
I got Ill Will. Let's get straight to the point, man. I'm not gonna fuck around with this one, man. Look,
let's see.
I'm a fan of Ill Will, right? You know what I'm saying? Ill Will, don't make me look crazy because you made me look crazy before when I picked you over Twerk. All right. With that being said, Ill Will 2-1. Ill Will has more than Suge. He's more entertaining to me. Suge is really good for one round, and then he just starts to lose steam. Now, if Suge can actually keep up, this will be a classic. You know, this will be a debatable and whatnot. But I just don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? And like Sinn said, how you gonna choke as a freestyle? I was mad about that. He's a great rebuttaler. So if he can freestyle and be good and really and excel in that, I've really got him 3-0 in Suge. But for right now, 2-1. It will.
Who y'all love?
No one?
Anybody?
Nah, we
Other thing I was gonna say about Suge, we got the big one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we can do the big one, but the last thing I was gonna say about Suge, Suge might be one of the best momentum battle rappers.
Falsified documented fact.
Nah. Oh, he's a falsified documented fact. What's it called? But the thing is, like, Suge can really get on a roll, and it's like, damn, Suge really just up there styling on you, like, badly.
Joseph styling?
He might Joseph style on Ill Will. I think Suge got something for Ill Will. I think he do.
Who you got winning again?
I got Suge 2-1.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna have one round that's basically gonna be probably nothing crazy, but I think he's gonna have one round that Ill Will's not gonna be able to do nothing with. He's gonna be all in his space. You're gonna box him out like he did DNA. Like, you don't have one of them. But it's just like Suge is disrespectful.
That nigga did dunk DNA.
He's like smooth like Shaq in the post. Like he's
dunked this nigga.
His delivery is better than like Ill Will. So it's like he has all the little things that make up for the fact that Suge's not a bar heavy like writer.
He ain't got bars like that.
He ain't got bars like that, but his delivery powerful.
That's a fact. I can respect that. Any last thoughts before we get to the main event?
Shout out to JP. Come on, big fella.
That's all
right, man. Last but not least, we have Dizaster versus my man Tay Roc.
Dante.
Ooh, what are we doing with this one? Who want to take a stab at this one first?
Oh,
man, Dizaster 2-1.
Wait.
Stop. Why did you say that?
Please explain yourself.
Hold on a minute.
Wait, what happened?
Spanish
Dizaster 2.
Oh, you got Spanish. You got Dizaster 2-1.
Dizaster 2-1.
Talk about it.
I preface with 2-1.
You preface your comments by saying what? Spanish?
2-1 in a debatable battle.
Okay.
Debatable. I think you guys are forgetting the coast.
We forgetting the facts of what?
West Coast. We are here, not the East. It's a little bit different. It's not going to be how clear Rock usually gets it, because this is the happy-go-lucky West. They're going to cheer for everything. Before Dizaster going to get cheered for. I don't expect anybody here to still get Dizaster winning, even if they have a good. We don't like Dizaster. But I don't think Tay Roc has as many tools to trade. I just think he has that one tool that's very powerful. But I think in the West Coast, Dizaster could obtain that tool as well as Tay Roc.
See.
Okay. I'm gonna go right out the Spanish because his mic was going in and out, and I low key agree with him. So I'm gonna reiterate a lot that he said, and it's hard for me to say that because I already know Spanish is man. Like I know you hate Dizaster, nigga. So don't do this. I'm gonna preface my comment by saying I do not like Dizaster as a battle rapper.
Me either.
I don't like him. Never have. Never will. But I will say this: Dizaster does have significantly more in the tool shed. He's more of a jack of all trades, whereas Roc is like an ace of one. Like he's an ace of club. That nigga's and that motherfucker, he gonna get that book every time. Like he the ace of club with no other clubs. Like that motherfucker's gonna hit. You feel me? So in saying that, just like Spanish said, I don't know if as powerful and as consistent as his like crowd reaction that he gets on the URL stage, just like I said with JC compared to JC, I don't know if that's gonna translate on the West Coast stage. Like, is he gonna, when he has a quote unquote dry spot, are they gonna just let him rap? Are they gonna give him the same respects that he get in URL? Is this gonna be his home away from home? If so, Tay Roc can win. But this is Diz home. Fuck the platform. This Diz home. And when Diz decides to really focus, Diz has the ability to make moments and to do some amazing things. And like with in battle rap, I can admit to that. I just personally don't like a lot of the extra shit he does. I don't think he's gonna do that extra shit with Tay Roc because I think he respects him a lot, and he also knows shit could go wrong and he'll be fucking up a great opportunity for the West. So I think he's gonna keep it very battle rap, just like he did with Oxy, and I think he's gonna really try. I also think that he feels like he was not necessarily disrespected with the Oxy battle, but I know he's seen the rumblings through the crowds of like just hating ass niggas that was like, you let this Russian whoop your ass, da 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 da. Even though it was a great battle, I enjoyed it. You got Diz winning. I don't know how, but I can understand it. I think Diz is really gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna show y'all what I can really do. I was really trying to do something with this Oxy battle. I'm trying to win this battle. So I think Diz is gonna probably put forth one of his best performances in the past couple years. That being said, I got Diz 2-1. but goddamn, it's hard as fuck picking against Tay Roc, especially after that Hollow battle. Because I said the same thing with Hollow. Hollow got more tools in the shed, all that. Live, I had Hollow winning. First watch on cam, I had Hollow winning. But it's a lot closer on cam, which throws me off, kinda, because that's kind of weird, because I would have thought Hollow would have been better on cam. But Tay Roc, really, that nigga that's number one URL right there. That's the best guy in URL right now. I'm not taking no credit from that man. That man win, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm happy having Tay Roc lead the URL like brand. So I just think I think it's a good battle. I think it's gonna be good for the culture. But I got Diz 2-1 in a classic debatable battle. I think that battle is gonna be a more watchable battle than Hollow versus Roc.
Dizaster, don't let us down.
No.
Dizaster, if you're out there, if you're listening.
Dizaster, don't fuck this up.
Now, all of everything you just said, now that may be true.
Mm-hmm.
All that may be true. I can't say fuck the platform. At the end of the day, this is still URL.
It is.
No matter where it's at, it could be in Spain. It's URL. That means it's Tay Roc's home. Wherever it goes. They can go to St. Louis, still be Tay Roc's home. They go to Maine, still be Tay Roc's home. It'll go anywhere. It's still Tay Roc's home. We gotta remember this.
Let me ask you a question. And we could actually use the person in this battle. When Diz went against Oxy, who crib was it?
Oxy's.
That nigga's in a different country.
I know.
Fuck, that was his crib. Bro.
Turned it in. Oxy being there turned it into Oxy's crib.
That wasn't a good analogy, Hollywood.
How so?
Because it was Oxy's crib. The minute Oxy was booked for that battle, it became Oxy's house.
I'm about to explain why I said that. Because the audience was Russian people. Like everyone says that. Everyone that's in the battle, they said it was Russian people.
Yeah.
When you go to the West, I don't think it's gonna be predominantly East Coast people there.
It doesn't. It doesn't have to be East Coast people, but it's URL fans. That's the difference.
There are just URL West fans.
It's URL fans, which is a lot different from King of the Dot Dizaster fans.
So Sinn. How about if URL goes to St. Louis, Roc versus Hitman headline, whose home is that?
That's Hitman's home.
Roc is getting 30.
That's Hitman's home.
Wait. You just said that
Hitman's not this.
What's the difference?
What?
Hitman and Tay Roc, they're both URL artists. That's the difference. They're both URL guys. It's a platform thing more than anything with this. It's more of a platform thing.
It's the West Coast.
It's the West Coast cool, but it's still URL is still Tay Roc shit. Like,
but the people that are there are gonna be there for Diz.
See, you say that, but Diz isn't.
So my question is,
that Diz runs
not URL.
My question is for you: how does it change for Hitman? Why does it change? Like, why is it when Tay Roc goes to the West Coast, he's bringing in his fans? When he goes to St. Louis, Hitman.
I didn't say Tay Roc is bringing. Oh, Tay Roc's bringing East Coast niggas, and it's gonna be full of. No, I'm saying the URL. URL. Dizaster's not URL. It's a difference. This is a URL event. Dizaster's a King of the Dot nigga.
So you don't think the same people that go to King of the Dot event?
I don't think it's going to be the same crowd.
Battle rap fans, bro. Like, they're battle rap fans. Yeah. Like, if you got to think about it. You don't think we think traffic is going to be filled. More excited to go. Traffic's going to be filled with
the same fans that was at the last King of the Dot battles that were in LA.
No, because that was Russia. No,
I'm not even talking about that battle. I'm talking about the other King of the Dots battles that were there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, look at like you're talking about like the bunker battles and shit.
It's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a mix.
So the same people that was at Geechee and Glue were the same people. Like, I think the niggas versus Geechee and Glue are gonna be. That's what makes a difference. I don't think those niggas.
Wait. If you look at Geechee and Glue, the Mexican, the Oxy and Dizaster battle.
Wait,
it's
what?
the same person.
It's a Mexican that's there for the 2 battles.
The same person.
Yeah.
I know exactly who
you're talking about the league owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I'm not. He's a league owner. I'm just saying like, URL is a different crowd. We know URL is a different crowd.
But what I don't necessarily agree to that.
It's a different type of fan base.
I don't know.
Last time Dizaster got on stage, even if it was in New York, last time he got on stage at a URL battle and spit that these guns are a couple ring together, like whatever he said, that shit was trash. Like he's not. I don't think he's gonna do well.
I think he learned from that. Diz is too grown.
Does Diz learn from anything he does?
Well, hold on. Yeah, before you finish, because I feel like we jumping you, saying, who do you have?
Who me?
Yeah, you ain't do your prediction.
Clearly, Tay Roc.
No, that's not true.
He still got to get it on cam though. Still got to get it.
I got Diz 3-0. Oh, no, I got Tay Roc 2-1. I don't think it's gonna be clear, but I don't think it's gonna be too debatable. Like it's not.
So
I think Tay Roc will take it. I think Diz can take a round, but in terms of Tay Roc is gonna get the momentum. The minute he starts sweating, he's really gonna. He might really bark on Diz.
Diz sweat too, man.
No one cares about Diz llama sweat.
So Dizaster
gym locker
to make it debatable with the URL fans. He's gonna.
Who Diz?
Predicted, yeah, because you said 2-1 is not going to be clear, so that means Dizaster make it debatable. And
yeah, he can make it debatable.
You also said these are URL fans.
Yeah, the URL fans, but he can make it. We're not gonna act like Diz low. No, I'm not gonna say that.
You see? No one's gonna. I mean, it gotta be.
No, because I was about to say we're not gonna act like Diz didn't just do well versus Oxy, but
that do well. URL
yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm not gonna say that.
Those Russian.
Yeah, like these are not. So that means, when's the last time he ever done?
When's the last time what?
He's ever done well for the URL fan?
Never. Okay, no, you're right, Spanish. Tay Roc 3-0, clear, no debate. See how that changes? Just by your logic. I am. It's consistent. Tay Roc 3-0, no debating.
Okay. Marcus.
What up?
Jenkins.
What's your time about?
Let's see. We got Dizaster. Goddamn Diz. I don't know about Diz on the Euro. I mean, I hope he did learn from the T-Rex battle, because Jesus was that a just pile of
garbage.
It was just crashing, burning around after. Terrible. But he's so far removed from that battle. I can't really. Damn. What's it called? I can't hold it. There you go. I can't hold that against him. So I think Tay Roc is coming to really show out, because like this, he has an opportunity to like put together low key one of the greatest years in battle rap history.
Yeah.
Going from what's it called, from the chess performance, then having having Hollow, and then taking Diz out after he just got all this hype after battling with Oxy, that would be crazy to me.
That's a good end. That's a good end of a 2017 year.
Yeah, that would be a fire end. So like, and it's gonna be the first time this is gonna be the first time that he's really on the road on someone else. Like aside from when he battled Arsenal in Jersey, like everyone be talking about how Roc is like this URL baby and he's in front of all this URL gas. But like, even with like Sinn was saying that he thinks it's gonna be a URL crowd, this is gonna be a Diz crowd. It should be a Diz crowd. The way Diz is hyping this up, the way they promoting it, the way they got people in front of what's it called? They got Diz behind all these Crips and shit. Like, come on, like what? They really hyping Diz up to like make this like it has to be a classic, and it's
really made him look gangster while he was
really
talking
hyping this up.
positive.
They're hyping it up like Diz has been. They hyping it up like Diz has been a URL staple and is like and made him really look like a West Coast legend. This crowd has to be in Dizaster's favor for this to be a classic. So I think Roc is gonna beat Diz 3-0.
Talk.
It's not gonna be a body though. He's gonna edge. I think he's gonna edge. Two of the rounds gonna be debatable. I really think it's gonna be a classic because I think Diz learned what not to do. I think he learned what not to do, and I think he knows the backlash that you got from the Oxy battle. The fact that Diz basically walked right through the front door. It was basically a promo battle. Diz was just up there having fun. But Diz is gonna try to beat Roc the way he's talking. He's gonna try to talk nice to Roc, and Roc's gonna match his energy, and that makes for a classic. Diz energy plus Roc energy should be a classic. So I got to be in battle tonight. Fuck it.
It should be. What you talking about, Humble? What we trying to hear? Who you got?
Be real with you. I got. Nah, you know what? I can't call it. I thought I could at first. At one point, it was like, yeah, I got Roc. Like, come on now, URL. They might love Roc over there at the West. It's like, wait, Diz is over here at the West. They love Diz. Diz is like a god of the West. I got Diz. Then it's like, yo, this is different, man. I got it. It's a 2-1 either way. I can't really call nobody right now. It's gonna be a classic. So that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a classic.
You said all that to not having a goof.
Mr.
Man, you know what? You know what, Sinn? Ain't nobody asked for you.
Jesus Christ.
Well, at least it was short and simple. I can,
My
bad.
Look, man, I ain't got time for your shots, Hollywood.
I throw them all. Big
I don't got time for your explanation.
But if you think about it, though, like, it's kind of hard, bro. Like, how can you really like? Tay Roc is one of the best on URL,
and the other thing that's crazy is
one of the best on the West.
That's a fact.
And the other thing that's crazy about, the only thing that's crazy about Roc is that he's been leveling up, which is the crazy part.
He has been getting better. That's true.
Like that's the crazy part. Like he's literally getting. Like,
he started rebuttaling.
Still getting better. That's true.
Taking angles, adding performance to his
adding more lyric. Like I guess you would say more lyricism. What you say, Spanish?
We got here from Just B.
That's a fact.
With this battle, man, I just kind of been sitting in the back doing some research, man. I can honestly say a traveling Tay Roc is still dangerous, man.
Mm-hmm.
He did well on Queen of the Ring. Got busy with C3.
Like you know.
You went to UW, did a great performance with Arsenal. A lot of people got Roc winning that battle, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Sharon, a lot of people got that 50-50. Most people say Roc lost, but even so, still, it was a great Roc. So, push come to shove, the fact that the platform and where he's going to be, I don't think that matter. I don't think that matter. He clearly said it against his first round. This man finna gunbar Dizaster to the fucking ground, yo. It's gonna get crazy, man. And the fact is that even though with even with Dizaster is higher. And honestly, to me, just by he one of my top 5. Just because of what he's brought to the culture, what he's been able to do, just for battle rap alone, even with the West Coast, man, just putting them on the map in terms of repping they spot. It's gonna be a classic. I'm gonna go ahead and call that. I did say that T-Top versus JC was gonna be classic. I really feel like this one is gonna be the classic above that one. And I'm still gonna have to stick my gut because I'm a huge Tay Roc fan, and Tay Roc just know how to talk. Like he wild on niggas when he take a trip, man. Like he gives no fucks about where he at. He gives 2 shits about what's going on. He finna talk to you and he finna get paid. So I got Tay Roc 2-1, man, in a classic battle.
Any last statements from the panel, man?
There's a form of. I think we all know that there's a form that can beat Roc.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see Roc taking this very moment to slack at all. I just don't see
the last time he slacked.
Like,
there's a formula to beat Roc.
I will say that we should do.
We should do what, Spanish?
For our next gathering, we should. People who predictions got wrong, they got to go first, man.
You said we got to do what?
Facts.
They got to go first. You see, Humble Goof. You see, they heard me.
Oh, the recap?
He really just wants me on the recap just saying I lost.
If you get it wrong, you got to go first on the recap?
Yeah.
I like that. Should we do apologies to battle rappers? I'm sorry.
I refuse to apologize to any of these grown-ass men.
I don't think we should go that far. Can't go first.
I ain't apologizing to no one.
I'm about to say, yeah, because you're going to have to talk to JC like...
I'm not going to have to say shit to JC.
Nah, JC clearly won his last battle.
No, he didn't.
Next one. No, he lost. No, he said the first time.
He clearly won. Yeah, he can't go back on this on footage.
That he clearly beat Rum Nitty?
Yeah.
No, that. I said the popular opinion has him winning Rum Nitty. That's what I said.
We're going to go back.
You can go back and listen. I said the popular opinion has him winning. I have Rum Nitty winning. Even in a recap, I have Rum Nitty winning. So anyway, JC's trash.
Just
Tay Roc,
be, please. Sign us off, please, brother.
Yo, man, this has been another edition of Just Mic Up. We just covered the Traffic 3 Day 2 card, November the 11th. If y'all can, make sure y'all in the building. I'm definitely copping the pay-per-view on this guy. And I hope everybody else in here going to do the same thing, man. Go ahead and support the culture, man. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. You know we on YouTube strong. Make sure you hit that notification thing, man, so you can know when we popping up, man. Everybody got a voice, man. Just mic up. Peace.
Didn't Hollywood say that?
Dang.